we're back for the ongoing adventures of Humongous.
Welcome back to Spyro the Dragon, as Jay slowly loses his mind.
Oh no!
Oh wow, that took 12 seconds. Good work, Jay.
I please to aim.
Fucking buzzards.
Christ. That was that was like skill and dedication to the art of me fucking up, but by golly, I did it.
I remember there was one time where we said you would fuck up within an episode or within 5 seconds of starting Wind Waker, and then you like glitched something into something else. I can't remember what.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that exclusively because I kept shouting, "That wasn't my fault."
Yeah, you like hit a barrel, and instead of it breaking, it like hovered upwards.
Yeah, and like Patrick was just like, "Oh," and you were like losing your shit, and I'm like, "That wasn't me. I can't be blamed." Uh-oh.
You need to get higher, Jay.
Oh no! Wow, I am losing lives at an alarming rate, even by my standards.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll pick up enough pearls over time to
mitigate
part
of this loss.
So like 25 pearls or something.
Jesus Christ.
Well, think about it. All these enemies are super weak.
That's true.
You have to go around, Jay. You have to go around the plateaus.
Oh, okay.
Or go to that one and get an extra life.
Yeah, that seems like a smart choice.
Yeah.
Gimme.
But yeah, you have to go around that staircase. Or ignore it and fight the buzzards. Oh man, you should make a character for the upcoming D&D thing where instead of fighting with a weapon, you just have like a buzzard or something that you club people with. Or like an angry badger on the end of a stick that you use in place of a spear.
What do you call it? The Wolverine. You want to fight it? Bub? Yeah, no, it's just a Wolverine. It's a honey badger tied to the stick. What do you call it, Logan?
Do it.
Bib.
Do it. Play like a kobold that instead of having a spear just has like an angry lizard on a stick.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna... Uh-oh. That was fun. I thought you were gonna say something else, like play a kobold who just has a who rides a honey badger.
Also, I'm gonna say this now for the D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Try and keep, if you're gonna have like a pet or a summon or a mercenary that joins you in battle, please try to limit yourself to only one. Otherwise, it'll bog down combat.
Okay, I was gonna say if I am going with my idea of the
atmosphere?
No, the golem.
Yep.
What's that called? The guardian.
Yep.
I had the idea that I was gonna have like a goblin that reads sign language, just following me constantly as a means of communication.
So long as he doesn't interfere in combat, that's fine.
Oh no, he's gonna hide. He's a goblin.
Yep.
I don't pay him to fight.
Also,
I pay him to eloquently impart my ideas upon others.
Also, you do know that the guardians, if someone has sufficient magic skill, they can just craft a necklace that, like, controls them, right?
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest, who are my options here? Chris the illiterate mage, or...
No, I mean enemies. Like, if you leave a mage alive and they know about you...
okay.
You might be boned. Because if they come back later, they might come back with one of those control things.
That's why I'm gonna kill everybody.
Well, I mean, that's a strategy.
Yeah, can you find a flaw in it?
Only if you fail.
Yeah. That's why I'm just gonna be like, oh dear, we have a wizard, what are we gonna do? Tie him to the end of my cannon. See if I fail now.
What? Why would you tie him to the end of your cannon?
Did you never see that? That was an old medieval well, not medieval, but it was an old execution thing where it's like, okay, so we don't like you very much, so we're gonna tie you to the end of this cannon, right? Then we're gonna put, like, grape shot or something in it and fire.
Oh god, that sounds disgusting to watch.
Yeah, that's how you kill a guy real good, though.
Yeah, but he'd die so fast he wouldn't feel it.
No, but I mean, that's not the point.
The point is to scare the fuck out of everyone else.
The point is to cover the rest of the prisoners with gore, and they understand where this is going.
Next person who tries to break out gets the grape shot.
Yeah. This time I put the chain shot in, dear God!
fucking chain shot. That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard that's
Dude,
actually effective.
Yeah, no, the chain shot was made exclusively because fuck you and everyone in a straight line behind you.
Yeah, it was 2 cannonballs with a big chain linking them.
Yeah, and then you fire it and there's a whirling dervish that just spins right into the other guys and just cuts them up real good.
Yep. Oh, man. So, a long time ago, there was a rebellion in, I want to say, either Manitoba or Saskatchewan. I can't remember which. But it was by the Métis, because they didn't want to be part of Canada. And we sent a whole bunch of boats.
For those of you who don't know who the Métis were, they were like these weird proto-French colonists that bred with the natives.
Yeah.
And tried to declare themselves their own thing, and the British promptly reminded them that no, they are not.
Canada belongs to the British.
Yeah. The sun never sets on the British Empire, motherfuckers.
They just straight up moon you.
I have seen... Sometimes, Cameron, when you look into darkness, it looks back.
Teach him the fury of Taco Bell.
Clifftown.
That's a name.
Yep. I mean, you know what you're getting into. A town with cliffs.
But anyway, the Métis tried to rebel. They tried to establish their own nation. And,
failed in just about every part of that.
There was actually one really good strategy they had, though. Which was, they tried to... Nice work, Jay. You got stabbed.
Yeah, I saw that.
There was this one strategy that actually worked out super good. Where, Canada was sending a bunch of riverboats up the rivers to, like, where their thing was, right? And what they did was they strung a shitload of barbed wire across the river that just, like, cut down the smokestacks and just annihilated every boat that touched it.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
And, like, the wire was thin enough that it couldn't be seen at a distance sufficient to stop. Yeah, kill the soup lady.
I like this little Mexico place. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. Not sure what it has to do with peacekeepers and military occupations.
I don't know, drugs?
Maybe.
Peacekeepers like drugs, right?
Oh, man. So, recently I've been doing some thinking about, like, weird politics. Like,
Sounds about right.
Like, if you need more children in your country, the best way to get more kids is to bring uneducated people into your country because they breed more.
Yeah, but then you need to educate those kids.
Yeah, but that's not the problem. The problem is you don't have enough kids to educate.
That should do the trick.
Fair enough.
Like, Japan has a negative birth rate at this point.
I thought that was...
Children are just zipping right back into the womb. They need children, Jay. They need them, and they need them fast.
I think I can handle that. Take me, Japan. I am large American man. Do you like excess body hair? No, me neither.
Like, that's where that trope of, like, anime where the formerly all-girls school is now accepting men. That's where it comes from. Because their birth rate is so low that in order to justify keeping the school open, they have to accept all genders. Which, I mean, I think it's probably a good thing in the long run.
Yeah, I mean, like, all boy and all girl schools tend to make you kind of sheltered.
Yeah, yeah.
You kind of want to expose your kids to as many different ideas as you can early on.
Yep.
Otherwise, they're going to react poorly. AKA, look at the Republican Party. Oh, fuck!
Actually,
Well, she didn't hurt me, so that was good, I guess. Oh, God.
Actually, my parents, because I was, like, one of those gifted kids...
Yeah?
They were gonna send me to Hillfield Strathallan, which is, like, this really expensive private school, and then elected not to, because A, the money, and B, we lived in this shitty little micro-ghetto, or right next to this shitty little micro-ghetto called Purnell, where basically, drug use was so rampant that one of the houses was just a straight-up police station. Like, one of the houses was just filled with cops.
At all times?
At all times. There were like 5 cops who like slept in shifts at that house because it was just more cost efficient to buy one of those low-income houses and just leave cops there than to drive in and out constantly.
On account of the low income.
Yep. But yeah, it was basically...
Gas prices are high, but cardboard houses? Free.
Yep. But basically,
That's the
place
Hamilton
was,
Idaho.
was constantly filled with refugees and people who were just down on their luck, and people whose parents were just smoking so much crack that they couldn't afford a proper house. And I went to school with those fucks. And it broadened the hell out of my horizons as a child.
You learned some stuff. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, this is not going well.
I learned how to swear in so many languages and then forgot it.
It's because you're a puta.
I know what that means.
Yeah,
It's
I figured.
Polish for pussy.
No, I was actually talking about the Spanish for bitch.
Oh, well, it's also Polish for pussy. But,
You know what? Remarkably similar meaning.
Yeah. Don't get beat by that giant red woman, Jay. Blow fire on her. She's big.
Right! I completely forgot which gimmick to go with.
She's big. Set her on fire. It's tiny. Ram it with horns.
You'd think I'd get the hang of it, but no.
If it's metal, you need to ram it. If it's big, you need to set it on fire.
Fucking daytime TV soap opera music in the background.
But yeah, I learned so
Yellow
much
ass
about
cliffs.
drugs and shit. But I also learned a lot.
I also learned about Jenkum.
I also learned a lot about, like, legitimate social justice. Like, what was actually wrong with the system and what was fucking people over.
I thought you meant social justice as in, like, mob violence.
That too!
That's social justice, in a way.
Man.
Hey, none of us like the thing you're fucking up, so we're gonna crucify you. You mean figuratively? No.
There was this one family that, they were, like, friends of a friend, and, they were just giants. Like, every one of them. Mother, daughter, both sons, the father, every one of them 6 foot tall or higher.
I can relate.
But this one kid named Steven, who was like a year older than us, he was in like 4th grade at the time. A bunch of people in Cornell who were like in middle school, they were trying to start a gang because they thought they were tough.
Did he prove to them that they were not?
He proved to them that they were not. That will break that steel thing.
Huh.
Like, they were like 2 years older than him and outnumbered him 3-1, and he kicked the shit out of them because he was like 6 foot tall and they were 5 foot nothing. Anyway.
You'll never beat the rage. Oh, fucking hell. You'll never beat Raging Huge.
Anyway, his older brother Garth, who seemed like a giant even among the giant family. Like, he must have been, like at the time we thought he was like 7 feet tall, but in retrospect he was probably like 6'6".
Yeah, so my height.
Yeah. And muscled like you wouldn't fucking believe. He was one of those people who just worked out on the front yard, and he was bench pressing 300 pounds.
Fuck.
Just on the front yard. And these kids' older brothers who were like in high school or something, went to try and beat up Steven, and then Garth was just there, and just picked up one of the 50-pound plates, cracked one of them in the chest with it. He went down, everyone else scattered.
As you do.
Yep, and Garth was babysitting us at the time. So what he did was, he didn't want these people coming back after his little brother, and he didn't want them coming back after him either, because throwing 50 pounds at someone is hard.
Yeah.
So
you
what
can't do that every time.
So what he did was he went into the garage, got a roll of duct tape, we went over to the school, and then he duct taped that guy upside down to a flagpole. And that was basically the sign of just don't fuck with the family anymore.
Yeah, I did it. I did the thing.
He stole the kid's wallet, and there was like $60 in it. And he's like, kids, in return for you not saying anything about this, we're going to McDonald's.
So is he ever gonna come after us since you've been saying that on the channel a lot?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Are you kidding me? He's like old and like 35 now.
Oh, okay.
He's probably past the age of kicking the shit out of people with heavy weights.
I mean, you'd think so, but is there really an age requirement for beating a motherfucker up?
No, but, I mean, he's probably less likely to do it now. Because jackasses are probably less likely to try and pick on his slightly smaller giant of a little brother.
Did I ever go in here?
Yeah, this was where the level started.
Okay.
You just never went around to the sides where there's $2.
Yes, there is. Boy, is this camera ever...
infuriating.
Oh, yeah. I'm having fucking sunshine flashbacks. It's probably because of that giant sun. Or Sonic Ring. It's hard to tell.
Hey, at least you're not having pachinko flashbacks, right?
Now I am.
And there's an entire second part of this level if you're willing to look for it. Or do you just want to be done?
I don't even know where I'd look.
Then just go up to the fly-y thing and get that life.
Yeah. What's with the sparkles here?
That. It's a shortcut.
Oh.
Takes you right to the end of the level.
Wish I'd known that a lot sooner. So where would this extra
that'll-
level be anyway? Oh.
Way the fuck over there. But it only opens up the shortcuts once you've made it here by yourself.
Okay. How the fuck do I get over there?
Glide.
Hmm.
Climb to the highest point of the town and just glide to it.
That'll do it. Upsy daisy. This is the highest point in town, right?
Pretty much, but you'll want to go up on the far right corner there. And now just fly across the river. You'll make it, just go straight.
You lied.
I swear to God, you will make it if you don't go in a weird curve.
Didn't I already get you?
Yeah, but he respawns. He doesn't have anything now.
Okay.
Also, that was gonna be amazing if you died.
It's fine, I saved it. Oh, see you next time, folks.
Bye,
Good
everybody.
job watching the camera.
Thanks.
When the dragons grow too mighty